Ryan, go ahead, start us off.
Hunter, I know you've played Air Force a lot in your career and you've been down here before for homecomings, but is this one you're going to remember for a long time, just the way it ended?
Yeah, obviously. It was a special ending, obviously. And I think this is the most people I've ever had come watch me, especially my sophomore year. They came down pretty much in full force, but after COVID and not a lot of people being able to come see me, it was definitely something special and definitely something I'll remember for the rest of my life.
Hunter, can you walk us through that last sequence?
Yeah. Well, first off, I threw it to J.O. and then came and got it back. They trapped me and hit it out of bounds. And obviously I knew it was going to be our ball back. So I told coach, it's going to be our ball. And he just drew up to get the ball and start getting downhill a little easier because we knew they were trapping it and trying to get it out of my hands. So I didn't make the last play. So I threw it in, obviously went and got the ball back. And then I saw both of them coming to get me. And I knew if I could just shake one of them and drive the seam, I was probably going to be a little quicker just with how long I am. And so opened up on that right side and pushed the ball as far as I could, and then got to about the 3-point line. And and I could hear the bench saying there's about 1.5 seconds left, 1 second left when I looked up. And so then I just realized the lane was going to be completely open. They didn't want to foul me. So no one was in front of me, and they were going to come over to try to block it, obviously. And so went up high off the glass because I knew with the time running down, I had to get it up a little quicker than I wanted to. I wasn't going to be able to get all the way to the backboard. And that far away, if I did try to just do a regular layup, it'd probably skip over the front of the rim. And so high off the glass is something we've worked on all summer with Wicks and the guards. And so for me, it's when no one's in front of you, it's pretty easy and something we do every single day. And so work just kind of paid off. And as you can see, ended up going in.
Maldo had a nice crowd out at AA last week, and then obviously Colorado State coming in, Mountain West title implications. How excited are you just kind of thinking ahead to what that matchup's going to be and what that environment could look like?
Yeah, I think it's going to be great this year, obviously, with two powerhouses coming in with us and them coming in. It's going to be a fun game, and obviously we need all our fans there to cheer us on with it being at home. But I think we're both, one loss in the conference, so this is a pretty big game for us. But then at the end of the day, it's a rivalry game, so it is going to be a little bigger, but it's still just a game. We got to go out there and execute and do what we do, because at the end of the day, if we do what we do and stick to our habits, we put ourselves in a good position.
Aldo, with Graham getting in foul trouble today and the threes not going down like they normally do for you guys, did you kind of feel like you needed to carry the load offensively today?
No, not necessarily. I think with the threes not falling and Graham in foul trouble, it opened it up a little bit more for me, and the ball was going to be in my hands a little more. But at the end of the day, it wasn't like, okay, now I got to go take over. It was just more of see what's open, and if they're not going to double me, I mean, I've done it all season and go to work in the post, obviously. And if they do double, then kick it out to my shooters and just trust that they will hit that shot.
Just curious, Hunter, did Colorado State come after you at all?
No, it was Eustace was there when I was in high school, and he didn't recruit in Colorado.
That's what I was wondering, if they did recruit you, and I guess if you ever thought about going there.
Yeah, I wanted to go there, but they didn't recruit me. And I actually went to team camp there twice or 3 times in high school just to try to get them to look. And obviously I was one of the better players in Colorado, but like I said, Larry Eustace was the coach there, and he didn't really recruit. He was more of transfers or JUCO guys.